Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm going to read from my zine, Hold Me, Keira Knightley. It's about loving period dramas when you're also queer and or POC. One of my favourite things to do is to make zines about things that I love that are actually problematic. So this zine is basically just about that. Growing up with internalised racism, classism and queer crushes. It's been a struggle. I love a lot of period dramas, not Downton Abbey though, that's rubbish. So that's what this scene deals with. There's a few little crush pictures in there. Like my favourite heroines. There's also an appreciation of Jo March. Winona Ryder as Jo March when she was being butch. And also a piece about Gentleman Jack, which was the BBC drama that came out last year. So I'm going to read from that. The BBC drama based on Anne Lister's diaries is amazing. It's the queer period drama of 2019. Sorry, Elisa and Marcella on Netflix, you were beautifully shot but a bit too soppy. Anne Lister was a real-life wealthy landowner in 1800s Halifax, and she's pretty damn cool. She knows her mind, she gives as good as she gets. She's a total clever pants, a dreamboat, she loves an adventure and has a huge heart. She's been called the first modern lesbian. The show tells the story of Anne's business ventures and romances. It deals with mental health. Also, some of the stories focus on working class folks. Admittedly, Anne's workers and tenants. Some are literally working down the mines. And it's pretty funny and dark in places. In many ways, Gentleman Jack is like any other period drama, except that the main character is queer. Anne is just trying to get on with her life, be happy. She runs her estate, she woos women, she loves her auntie, she bickers with her sister, and she wants to settle down. She also balances being out to some people and not others, which is relatable. If she wasn't a landowner, it's clear she wouldn't be able to do a lot of stuff. She's sassy and cool for her times, but she's also constrained by a lot of social norms, which she often flouts. She dances with a woman at a ball, that seems amazing. And her walk, Anne Lister's stomp is the most amazing thing to watch. If you haven't seen it, please watch it just for her walk. If you have seen it, you know what I'm saying. And then there's just a evidence. My good friend Alice, who is a poet, wrote a sonnet as well in appreciation for Gentleman Jack. So she's going to read it now.
Hi, I'm Alice Godliman, a poet and writer based in Manchester. You can read my work in a few places or follow me on @AliceGodliman on Instagram and Twitter. And when I heard Melissa was making a zine about period dramas, I essentially begged to be allowed to write this poem, which I wanted to be a sonnet. Not quite a sonnet, but it's a poem. And I'm going to read that for you guys now. It's called Gentleman Jack, an almost sonnet. Like water, a tall glass or full lake. Anne Lister, I am terribly thirsty, so thank her stride. A purposeful waterfall can come crashing, pushing, breaking o'er the bank. A pushing tide against the coast of heteronormativity. Eroding old ideas of costume dramas to fight against her world and ours, too limiting. The tide dilutes the sea of womanly traumas. Instead, she strides, climbs walls in long black skirts, seduces, marries at her leisure, amongst the cosy BBC asserts her 1800s life of country pleasures. Like water, rushing these 200 years to rain on us, a desert of thirsty queers.